Gothic Chess, created and developed by Ed Trice, available on ancientchess.com. This is a variant that involves a bishop-knight piece and a rook-knight piece. And it's explained here in this pamphlet of related variants. Let's go ahead and see how this goes together. Very nice pieces, solid plastic with felt bottoms. And here's the board. It's printed just out of a printer in 4 pieces, and we've just got to put it together. First of all, we're going to have to cut the edges off so that those white borders are not included in the board. I like to use a razor knife and a straight edge for this. You may prefer to use a paper cutter or just scissors, as long as you can cut pretty accurately. Then, of course, turn the pieces over and tape them together. I like to tack them first with a piece of tape and then put a long piece of tape over the seam. And when you turn it over, you see if you've done it correctly, which I have not. There's not supposed to be letters going down the center of the board. So if you make a mistake like that, which I'm sure you won't, but if you do, then you just cut that faulty seam apart and put it together correctly. Tack them down, put on the long piece of tape, and once you turn it over, yes, you've got all the letters and the numbers in their correct orientations. Those are the letters and numbers, just as a standard tournament chessboard would have. And I like to have a little bit of space between the pieces so that it's easy to fold and neatly protect in a book or folder, what have you, so your board will never be folded, bent, mutilated, or spindled. So let's just look at how the pieces go on this board. Where these are new pieces, we're going to have 10 pawns to fill out the 10 files, and we're going to have the regular set of pieces plus the 2 special ones. And so let's look at those. Okay, let's open the black pieces first. Okay, so where's our special ones? This is the Chancellor, and this is a knight and rook piece. It can move like a knight or it can move like a rook. And we see where it goes right in the diagram here. It's going to go right next to the king. The king is surrounded by the special pieces. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, position. And we've got the Archbishop, and the Archbishop moves like a knight or a bishop. You see it's conspicuously different from a bishop, so you're not going to confuse it. And as I was saying, it goes next to the king on the other side. You may wonder where the queen is going to go. Well, she goes in the normal place according to the left side of the lineup. It's going to be rook, knight, bishop, queen. So the queen is going to be in her D file where she normally goes in a standard chessboard. As I was mentioning, there are 10 pawns on each side because there are 10 files, and the 2 sides mirror each other just as a normal chess arrangement does. So let's look at this game. Let's see how the pieces move in a little sample game just for familiarity with the moves of the pieces here. There they are, all set up, a very handsome array. And the strong pieces can jump right out into the fray because they jump over the pieces like a knight. That's right, this is the Chancellor moving like a knight and then like a rook. This is the Archbishop moving like a knight and later like a bishop. And then an opening can go much as openings do, with pawns coming out and fighting for the power in the center of the board. And here we have a little confrontation, as you would expect in an opening. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. And let's see now. White doesn't realize that he's threatened with checkmate, so he just moves a knight out as if this were a normal opening. Black doesn't realize it either, so he makes a pawn advance, threatening the Archbishop. But before we take, let's just play queen takes queen. And then the Chancellor, which moves like a rook, can take the queen back. And then White, not realizing that he's threatened with checkmate, makes a foolish move, taking a pawn that's protected by the other Archbishop. Oh well, let's see what Black does. Yes, the checkmate is here. Black is trapping White behind this row of pawns, and just like a standard back rank mate, there you have it. But this game, though it's silly, it should give you some idea how the pieces move on the board. And I hope you do go to ancientchess.com, find this game and related games. Thank you once again, Ancientchess.com is our site. We've got lots more videos to show you.